my name is IPG-Pelajar. Alright. Now today I will be presenting about inclusive education subject for the topics assignment 1 presentation. Okay, let's move on to the. Okay, this is my first slide. Portray the implementation of the inclusive education program in Malaysia. So this is will be the main subject and topic for my presentation. So before moving on, I don't have those ramen, those.
It's okay.
Those M&M.
Popcorn.
I don't have popcorn either. When I have lollipops here.
Lollipop pula.
But no, now.
Mana saya nak buka dulu.
Dah. You want to try it in the morning. Quite good.
Wah, banyak juga ni. Wah.
Now we are talking.
Let's go.
Okay, now. Okay, let's look at my slides here. So this is for the inclusive education now. As you guys can see here, there's an icon there. Click here. Okay, let's click.
Tak nak klik.
Please. Alright. Clicking this.
The 2020
On how to do this, you can contact me later lah. Okay.
Macam dulu aku ni.
Okay. After this, I need you guys to focus on this slide, this video, and I'll ask you later. So I'll ask 2 or 3 people about what they understand from this video, and I give some lollipops lah.
Global Education Monitoring Report on Inclusion and Education believes that education is strongest when it embraces diversity. Learners should not have to adapt to the system. Instead, education systems should adapt to their needs. When students do not feel welcome in school, they are less likely to learn. This is everyone's loss. But rich and poor countries do often educate some children with disability.
Listening test.
Cikgu macam listening test lah macam ni.
So I thought it is clear enough to hear it.
Alah aku banyak.
That's when I'm listening lah. Hold on lah.
Mana dia? Satu mana dia?
You want the subtitles lah?
Yes. Everyone want the subtitle. Everyone want the lollipop. Give the lollipop.
Hold on lah.
Where is the equity?
Everyone is different. The 2020 Global
Cikgu kenapa kualiti dia macam tu?
It's okay.
Hey, don't stress me out. Cool down.
Sabotage.
I want to see how you handle the class.
Who are you?
I'm Nazi.
Oh, where is it just now?
You.
Everyone is different.
Sorry, yeah?
The 2020 Global Education Monitoring
You can focus now lah.
Report on Inclusion and Education believes that education is strongest when it embraces diversity. Learners should not have to adapt to the system. Instead, education systems should adapt to their needs. When students do not feel welcome in school, they are less likely to learn. This is everyone's loss. But rich and poor countries too often educate some children apart. Children who have a disability, have been displaced, speak a different language, or are poor and disadvantaged. School design may favor some students over others, as do many laws and policies. Teachers are A belief in the right to education is a belief in inclusion. Children have different learning speeds and needs. They need curricula that are flexible, creative, and relevant. How we prepare teachers matters. They must be given the tools and training to achieve our vision for reform. The resources we know can help the marginalized, educators, support staff, and equipment should be shared so that everyone can benefit. Better data on those left behind will help us reach them. Disadvantages often accumulate. We can't address inclusion one group at a time. Redressing these disadvantages requires funds. These must be equitable and target individual-specific needs. We must work together on these tasks across government ministries, from central to local authorities, with civil society supporting governments, and schools opening doors to the community. Inclusion in education requires a change in mindset in society, so that education for all means education for everyone, without exception. Achieving this is everybody's business, including yours.
Tak tahu apa, biar aku terangkan. Okey, ramai nak lu. Dia ada di bawah.
So, any bowling case, we ask.
Thank you for.
Alright. Alright. I did keep my question yet.
Oh, ada question?
Yeah.
Question?
Conclusion.
Yes.
Not yet.
No, conclusion and question.
Hey, louder. I know.
You can make it. Alright. Okay, my question is,
Yes.
from the video just now,
Yes.
which authority that needs to take part as a team to ensure inclusive education can be implemented in Malaysia?
Okay, me. Yes, a good question. Can you repeat?
Alright. Okay, my question is,
Yes.
who needs to take part as a team to make sure inclusive education is implemented? As in the
Who
video.
need to take part? I think. In my my answer, I was
At least two.
at least two. Okay, teachers,
Right?
and people, community.
Community. One more.
One more.
The biggest one.
The biggest one.
Kerajaan.
Oh, government.
Yeah.
Education
You
government.
have one? You want one or two?
Two. Can I please?
One. Guess one or two?
Two.
One. Ah?
Yeah, why?
Stay
Kita share. So, introduction to inclusive education. So, what is inclusive education? Anyone can tell me what is inclusive education?
Inclusive education is we combine the disability student with normal student in a mainstream school.
How is it is implemented?
How is implemented? We teach in the same mainstream what? Like teacher teach to fill out student like normal student and disability student.
Acceptable.
Thank you, bro.
Alright. So, let's do the question. Look at the question. Alright. Okay, inclusive education is a global movement that ensures all children, including those special needs education, learn together in the same classroom. So we need to say that, as Rima said just now, in the classroom where there's those mainstream students, that's included by those specialist students in the class. But sometimes when the students, assistant students, where they can't cope very much with their class, they will have their own teachers that will aid them. Such as when they have hearing problems, maybe they have their own teachers will do the sign language to them so that they can understand what the content is going in the class. Can you understand?
Yes.
Alright. So according to UNESCO, every learner has equal opportunities to access, participate, and succeed in learning. Meaning to say that in the school, everyone has equal rights. They can choose their own way. If even with any difficulties, their condition, they can learn. Right? In Malaysia, AE is part of national efforts to provide equal opportunities. Okay. Who wants to answer my question? I have a question. But you want to answer it? No. That's the case now. Can? Okay.
Jawab Isha.
How many? You want? Easy, right? Okay. Name one of inclusive education policy.
Education policy. Salamanca.
International. Okay, international.
Anak nasional.
Blueprint.
Okay, after this, huh? Oh, sorry. Okay, there's only few students here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, ada istilah itu.
Alright, let's moving on.
Swear.
So you want lollipop? Still? Concept of inclusive education. Alright. Every student is given support accordingly to their abilities. This is just what, just as I said just now, they will receive support as what they need. This is related to their ability lah. That's one of the real concept of this inclusive. Okay, SCN students are not only placed in mainstream classes, but actively involved in lesson, discussion, and activities. So, Rehan, you look focused. Why? Alright. What does it mean? What does it mean? As students are not only placed in the class, but they are active in lesson discussion and
They are also involved in the activities, just as normal students.
alright. Such as?
Yeah.
Such as?
Such as maybe in collaborative groups or group work. So the teachers include the special needs students with the normal students in the same room.
If there will be let's say they have group discussion or when they have some activities to be done, maybe so how they will cooperate in that team. Okay, I open the question. Okay, the question is.
Yeah.
The question is?
Okay, the question is, when in class, when I have an example where there's a student have hearing aids, hearing problems, impairment. So when they go into this group with some project, how will they cooperate in that situation?
Can you visual aid lah. Visual aid. As example, the friend kan.
Alright.
They might not able to communicate clearly with the same student.
Alright.
We can use visual help such as picture to describe something.
So listen to
That's what I do.
Right. Give it a clap. And we take the this is the core concept. I don't want to dive too detail on this. The concept is education as a right. Integration vs inclusion. Okay. Integration and inclusion is not the same. Okay. Integration means placing students in mainstream school, but expecting them to adapt to the existing system. Meaning to say that they will just go with the flow in the class. For inclusion, requires school to adapt teaching and curriculum, environment and assessment to SEN students. So meaning to say that in that class, as we observe in the video at first, it says that if I'm not mistaken, they have mentioned that the curriculum is not students that follow the curriculum, but curriculum fulfill the pupils' needs. Alright? You can put that one later. Okay. The third one, shared learning environment. Learn together peers, full inclusion or attempt some mainstream subject while receiving special support for other subjects. Partial inclusion. This one as Zakri explained just now, as his friend just partially included in the class for only bahasa subjects. So I have a relative actually from the same batch as him, 2003. We having UPSR at 2015, I'm not mistaken. That one friend of my sister, they include the class when it's only Bahasa and English.
Bahasa and English.
And Bahasa Melayu and English only. For other subjects, I think she failed, but for math and English, we got it. Okay, holistic development. Social skills building friendship, acceptance and empathy. Alright. Communication encouraging collaboration between SACs and mainstream students. So communication can be general. It's not only how we talk, but how we interact with them. Alright? Got question now on this? No? Okay, moving on to the goals of inclusive education. So I have stated 4 here. Holistic development, respect for diversity, social participation, and improved learning outcome. So holistic development is mainly for the student, to the pupils lah. Context where we want to develop their skill so that they are not, not ketinggalan in that in their age lah. There's a diversity, as we know, diverse in culture, diverse in personality, diverse in needs. So as it's not just SEN students where they learn about diversity, but us, the mainstream students especially, when the students get into their class, they know, oh, this is how they learn, or this is how people with special needs learn. Okay? Understood that? Okay, categories of special needs. So this is the infographic that's done using paper template. Okay. There is 7 here. Learning disability, gifted and talented learners, as I said, emotional and behavioral disorder. This one, behavioral disorder, probably we can give an example. Like him,
Oh, itu Buang dia daripada cikgu.
Kita mau sekarang.
Saya kalau nangis.
Okay, speech and language disorder, physical impairment, sensory impairment, and intellectual disabilities. Alright, now I have a question. From the 7, I want a person name 4 of them.
What? Okay. Repeat question.
Sensitive or special needs.
Oh, repeat question.
I want 4 of the learning disabilities.
Oh, for learning disabilities.
But there's one task at the end.
Huh? One task.
At the end, okay?
Answer
first, answer first.
Okay.
Answer, you answer.
Apa learning disability?
Yes.
Okay, first. Slow learner.
That's it.
Second.
Alright.
Third.
Okay.
Okay.
Sensible.
Third. Dyslexia. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Emotional and
Behavior.
development. Satu lagi intellectual apa tadi? Sensory impairment.
Alright. Okay, one task at the end.
What does?
How is this one? The fifth one. Speech and language disorder. Can you give me an example? How is that? How is the students?
Tak baik tau. Speech and language disorder, difficult in communication. Dia gagap mungkin?
Stuttering.
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 Stuttering. Please do.
Ya, example ke?
Special language disorder is not just for stuttering. Okay, there's people with special needs. So they are advanced in communication. Where they can learn so much language.
Now I know orange.
You want orange?
Can I have two? Can I have two? Why?
Kau mau ah?
Kasi.
Keep up the clap. Okay, program approach. So this approach of this program has stated 2 here, which is full inclusion and partial inclusion. So basically, full inclusion is when there are fully in that class, that mentioned class, but for partial, they are only there for few subjects. So I think I have mentioned about this just now. So I will add a few elements that I have not mentioned, which is support. For inclusion, they are provided with mainstream class, co-teacher or assistive tools. For example, the BL8 and SFM system, as Zaki mentioned, and for partial, it provided in both mainstream and special resource class. Okay, resource. Okay, for interactions, for inclusion, they are continuous, but for partial inclusion, they are limited. Because they are not fully in that class, so they are a little bit limited lah. Okay, next. International policies of inclusive education. So there are 5 here. The first is Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Second, the UN Convention of the Rights of the Child. Salamanca Statement, UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities and Sustainable Development Goal SDG 4, which is very popular among us. So I think I will not dive too detailed on this, because very familiar with this, as so many presentations before this. Okay. But for this universal education, it is it is where it is put as a standard for all the country to be followed. But each country has their own policy for education. Alright? I think I already 20 minutes in. Alright. Now we'll explain a bit about the national. So the first one, in 1996, we have Education Act. 1996. It is provided by Legal Foundation for Education in Malaysia and includes provision for special education in access to schooling for children with disabilities. So this is where the foundation of the policy in Malaysia. So next we have Malaysia Education Blueprint, which is done until now. I think it's called PBPM in Bahasa, and strategic plan to transform the education system, shift 1 and ensure equal access to quality education, shift 9 when goes to shift 9, partner with parents, community and private sector to support inclusion. So starting on private sector, we the private for shift 9 is focused on the campur tangan of the parents, right? Right now we have special regulation, we have zero reject policy. This one is very familiar with me lah. I think can someone please explain to me what is zero reject policy?
Everyone has education. No matter the job.
School cannot reject the student even though he has disabilities.
Hands up. You who want to answer? Hands on the air. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Yes. Zero reject policy.
Every schools cannot reject the students that have disability.
What is the relevance?
Huh?
What is the relevance?
Use spoken language, please.
No, we are in a presentation now. What is the relevance?
Because to ensure that all students get the same education.
Alright.
I want the green one.
Which one? Yellow. Yellow. Thank you.
Yellow pink pineapple, right?
Okay, now I think I'm already 35 minutes here. Okay, now for contemporary implementation. So this is a little bit general. So government away from less policies providing funding and set targets, which is 75% sense inclusion by 2025. And you say that the target is in 2025, the inclusion percentage will be 75 or above. So as we know, we have achieved this.
Yeah.
Close to Malaysia actually. Okay, school administrators create inclusive culture, allocate resource, and support teachers. So this more to management of the school, where how they manage the inclusive. So teachers, parents, and community and NGO, as Ashman mentioned just now. So yes, I think I'm running out of time. Okay. Provide awareness program, training and additional resource. Because community and NGOs has their own have their own tanggungjawab in the society for inclusive education to make it very transparent for all. Right. Okay, this is the challenges that I have drawn a bit. Okay. Critical challenges. Be focused on this one. Alright. teacher readiness. Many teachers lack training in inclusive strategies. Okay, what does it mean? Because not every teacher is very familiar with the sign language, the brain, those special training needed for them to mengajar in school. Okay. So limited resources, insufficient equipment, assistive technology, and funding. So this is the main problem in Malaysia when it comes to education. There are always constraints about money lah. Okay. So additional barriers, stigma, and misconception about science students. Okay. Next, overloaded curriculum, where those SEN students couldn't keep up with the curriculum, where when the teacher is too strict on the curriculum, want to achieve that objective, but at the same time, the learning is not, it's not bermakna for them. Plus, math specific difficulties. In our course, for science students, there were always difficulties because maths is abstract. So when students with disabilities, they couldn't to focus on that class because it is abstract. Okay, understand?
Yeah.
Okay, you may take 20 seconds to look back at the slide. Question might be. Take care, huh? Okay. How is the stigma affect the learning of the students? Stigma is like double standard we have created. Okay, who wants to answer? Is it too hard?
Aziz.
Okay, Adi. How is the stigma affect the learning of the students in class?
But if stigma, if the stigma happen, right? So the student with learning disability will have low self-esteem because they will get judgment by their surrounding people.
Is it that? Thank you so much. Good answer actually. People with disability, when they heard that the stigma onto them, they will, as our term, they will have what we say,
Low self-esteem
and
and
insecurities.
insecurities. Yeah.
Okay, next, propose solution. So, solution can be from many perbadanan. Profession development, ongoing training for teachers in inclusive strategy. This is to take those teacher readiness, to improve that teacher readiness. Alright. Next one, resource expansion. So this one should be taken by the Ministry of Education and the NGOs, as these resources need to be expanded in the society so that the student can get the best learning experience. Alright. Awareness campaign, curriculum flexibility. This is just what I said just now. I don't know what I just said just now. What curriculum? Anyone? Yes. That I cited from the video just now actually. How curriculum and needs, how should it be linked? Understand? Anyone? Understand? the question is, I repeat the question. The question is, just as I cited from the video just now, how curriculum should fit the students. Okay, so for you look like you have some idea. Can you speak up for it? Yeah. Okay. Boleh. Sure. You can talk.
Oh, right, thank you.
I'm the one who is in the session.
Oh, boleh ya?
Sorry?
Thank you.
Alright.
Tak macam itu
That. What you say now?
Push.
And? Not?
Bisa jawab je. Ha?
Actually, I have mentioned now that the curriculum shouldn't be strict for the science students, and the curriculum should fit the needs. Alright. Okay. Next. Conclusion. This is my conclusion. Okay. I don't want to read this conclusion. Can please someone stand up?
Ashman.
Have their own conclusion.
Ashman.
You want me to read or give my
You read and
I'll give my own.
then I see. Sure. Inclusive education is more than just a program. It is a commitment to equity, fairness, and respect for diversity. By ensuring that all learners, including those with special needs, are given equal opportunities to succeed. Yes. We are building a more just education system. So in mathematics, inclusion reduce barriers, strengthen participation, and enhance confidence. The future of inclusive education depends on strong policies, effective teachers training, sufficient resources, and collaboration with families and communities. So, what I get from this conclusion is we need to be equity, fairness, and not have separate the inclusive student aspiration the student with disabilities and the normal student. So in mathematics, I cannot explain more detail because I'm not sure what I think is the right thing as you understand. Sure. Good conclusion actually. Okay, thank you Ashman. So now last activity from me. Give it a clap to Ashman. This one may take around 5 minutes for you guys to answer. So the grand prize is this.
Wow!
I want. You want this?
I want this.
DIY actually.
If you want it, you do this.
You want this?
Do this.
Where's the list?
Where's the list?
Try this. Sorry, want this? Try this. Okay, this is first, second, and third lah. Okay, you guys are there.
Capi je. Dia tunggu nama Capi.
Nampak kan?
Tak.
Kau tengok dekat TV ramai pun dia tulis nama Cap.
Apa maksud cap?
Aku dah buat apa macam orang kan.
Okay. Everyone raise hand.
30 lah aku buat.
Alah di sana.
Oh, satu lagi. Oh, bapak lama.
Cepat lah.
Aku ikut punya pasal. Waduh, susah nak pasal lain. Bukan dia jawab apa mana masuk.
Ada.
Anyone else?
Ya.
Dah masuk.
Persingkat am.
Start. Sama.
Semua dia. Oh, it's not in the quiz eh?
Dah masuk.
Start.
Masa.
Tapi dah tak masuk.
Only 15 question ah.
Okay.
MCQ. Easy question.
Laku tu.
Ini ada berapa soalan?
15.
Bawah sikit, bawah sikit.
Kita step.
Tak sempat kan.
Okay. Kita step lah.
Boleh kita sama-sama tak masa kita Cina.
Podium. Okay, pen Sapura hari eh.
Kita pun 100%.
Terima kasih.
Congratulations. Ligi quiz ni. Alia.
Wah, ya. Okey, nombor 1, Samura.
Okay, that's all from me for my presentation. Thank you so much for your guys' cooperation. That's all from me.
Dah start.